composted material.
From where?
This is what I do. I practice a lot of composting, so I make my own compost.
Noemi Requena of Punta Gorda is this year's Woman Farmer of the Year. She attained that recognition by farming and managing a 3-acre plot of land on an 8-acre ranch in Cattle Landing Village, a few miles out of the town. We visited Requena on Saturday, which was coincidentally her birthday. We found her busily caring for the crops and animals that she grows there.
We would come early in the morning, sometimes at 5 in the morning, we start to water our plants. After finishing the watering, we go feed our chickens, then our pigs, ensure the animals have all the feeding, the water that they need. We will harvest what needs to be harvested. Then we go and we start preparing beds to put in a new crop different than what we had there.
Requena farms on a 3-acre plot of land, but she has an impressive line of crops that she harvests there.
We have coconuts, I have plantain, banana, okra, tomato. I have protein banks for my livestock. I have the Nasidero and I have the mulberry bank, which I said is a protein source for my livestock.
You have these.
Yes, I have sweet potato, the 2 varieties.
The system of farming Requena uses is called mixed farming, rotating the spots.
Why is it important to rotate?
Because the different crops that we have draw different amount of nutrients from the soil. So you don't want to be using the same nutrients on the same crop. So we try to put in, like for instance, corn. Where I harvested corn, I'm going to be planting beans. Why? Because my beans gives back legume, nitrogen to our soil. If we do give back the proper nutrients to our soil, we can use the same area over and over.
This type of farming does not only keep the soil nutrient rich, but also promotes space efficiency.
I constantly hear people say, oh, I don't have land. We need 10 acres, we need 150 acres. In my opinion and experience, we can produce food and make an income out of a small area as what I have.
For her, the added income from her farm helps to educate her 3 children. The 2025 Woman Farmer of the Year is assisted by her common-law husband, Evan Williams, who also has a full-time job elsewhere. We found him plowing when we showed up and asked him thereafter to explain that process to us.
That job is necessary to aerate the soil and then loosen up the soil so the plant don't have no struggle getting its root down, anchoring itself. We are preparing for yampi. It's better known as purple yam. It's a tumor. It bears the fruit under the ground, so that's why we are plowing the place. So if the soil is more loose, we get bigger yield.
About 10 years ago, Requena earned a scholarship to take an agriculture course in the U.S. That was where she learned the basics of efficiently using the intercropping techniques. Now, she uses what she has learned to teach others during whatever spare time her full-time job, the family, and farming allows. A part of the farm system that Requena uses is solar-powered irrigation.
We have a solar-powered well, so we have 2 solar panels that pump our water from the well spot to the farm. And we have a small generator that gives us the pressure to be able to water our plants.
Like with every other farmer, there are challenges that Requena faces. She must constantly find a way to naturally eliminate pests and to create proper drainage. And she uses all organic fertilizers that she also makes. A plus for her is that she uses pepper and cassava she harvests to make value-added products, such as pepper sauces and cassava dough. It is these kinds of efficient farming practices that the Director of Extension at the Ministry of Agriculture, Andrew Mejia, told us impressed the judges who selected her for the award. He says Requena satisfied the rigorous criteria.
No one can be a farmer of the year if they're not the actual farmer, or if the crops on the ground is not for them. The criteria calls that she must be making a percentage of income from the farm. And what she wowed the judges with is all the activities that she has going on.
I want us to use this platform to encourage other females that yes, we can do whatever we put our mind to. And I relate it to us being mothers to care for the little plants. We are mothers, we care for our babies, and that is what our plants need. We transplant them with care, we see them grow, and they give us fruit, food, which is life.
Noemi Requena will be presented with her prizes as Woman Farmer of the Year at the National Agriculture and Trade Show, set from May 9th to the 11th. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.